rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. We made it halfway through the week. Actually, I guess it's not halfway. It's even more through the week because it's a short week. So, Mr. Allen with us from Advanblack. How are you, sir?
Good. I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, thank you for joining the madness. So I appreciate it. So we got let's see what we got here in such. I've got Corey, who I spent the weekend with. Hudson's here. Let's see who else is here. NY Rider, Tiger's here. Rob's here. Tiger from Tennessee. Right? What's that?
A lot of people already here, waiting for the show to start.
Hi,
guys. You guys doing? How's the week?
Yeah. So how was everybody this week? I know I was just telling Alan, I spent the weekend. I know Rob was there. Corey was there. We did the Baggers and Brews ride. That was a really good time hanging out with those guys. Always fun to hang out with those yahoos. Except for Bert. Bert's kind of mean. But, he grows up.
No, he's all right. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, Bert's a great guy. He's not here yet, so I can say that. So,
is he coming today?
What's that?
Is he coming today?
Oh, I don't know if in the side chat. We can throw him in here. I don't mind.
Throw him in here.
Yeah, let's see. Where is he? Let's see. Hold on. We'll see if him and that pro monkey dude are around. Let's see. Hold on. But it's great to have you here.
Yeah, it's first time being here. Pleasure to be here and meet with your audience. I heard a lot of good things about your show, and I'm actually looking forward to it.
I appreciate that.
So, what's going on lately? What do you what are your plans for the new season?
What are the plans for the new season? Well, I've got some great upgrades coming. You know what? Hang on a second. I screwed something up. Hang on one second. So what are the things? So I'm going to go down to North Carolina. That's one of the plans I'm riding. My wife just started a new job, so I'm going to have a lot of PTO time to myself. So I just want to, I don't know where I want to go. And that's the best part. I just want to go. I really want to go into New York State. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Monk, check your Instagram, sir. Oh, see, Monkey showed up. He wants to know who you are. Come on. You know who Alan is. He's the guys that you tore up his warehouse doing burnouts.
No, it was fine. It was short. I wanted him to actually burn out the tire, but he was like, "Yeah, no."
I mean, the guy comes to hang out with you and then tears up your.
Hey, Monkey. Hey, Anna. How you guys doing?
It's Mrs. Monkey.
Ty from Tennessee. I know Ty.
You know, that wouldn't be bad. I would like to go to Tennessee. Frank and I, who's Misplaced Motovlogger, is we're talking about doing a 1K in a day, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. How's the weather over there? I mean, it's a little disappointing in LA this year. It's still cold. Can you believe that?
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
it's weird. We had not much of a winter here. It just went from being cold to hot. It's beautiful though. It's the we haven't got much rain. That's the only thing that sucks. But
it's been raining. So it was hot for 2 days, like 90 degrees, and all of a sudden it's cloudy for 3 days. And today is drizzling a little bit too. We're riding just now. Came back from a short trip. It was drizzling. It's weird. It's never haven't been like this for a while. But there's no complaint because we always complain about the heat and everything. And now it's cool and we complain again. So
yeah,
we're always complaining.
That's what we do. It's too hot, you complain. It's too cold, you complain. How you do?
Yeah.
So I guess the big question is, so we didn't even get you a chance to introduce yourself. Why don't you give yourself a quick introduction and we'll go from there?
Cool. Yes, my name's Alan. I'm the CEO of Advanblack, and we're stationed in LA, to be specific, Pomona in California. We specialize in color match Harley motorcycle parts. So we have the whole package for all the parts you need for most tourings and some soft tails, expanding to more soft tails and starting to get into the more performance style parts. And we color match over 100 Harley colors. Uh, we also do a little bit of Indian bikes. So anything color match needed, we try to provide. And we have a warehouse in California, about 20 something thousand square feet. And we try to stock as many as possible so that we can ship it out to you, get to your door within 3 to 5 days as possible. For anything that is not in stock, and it takes normally 4 to 6 weeks, but we're trying to increase the production capacity as we go, as much as we can. The goal is to make our products affordable, easy, DIY, something you can do, following our videos, Stephen Houston's videos on YouTube, and do it in the comfort of your own garage. So that's pretty much what we're about.
That's awesome. And I mean, your color match stuff is dead on too. I mean, the stuff you guys are doing is fantastic. And like you said, you look at the Harley parts and what they're worth, and they're unpainted for more than what your painted products are. So that says a lot right there.
Yeah, color match is tricky because for one, we don't have your bike sample to look at. So, everybody's bike can be a little bit different. Even the same color out of factory, right? Depends on the
Mhm.
um, condition and how long you've kept the bike and how you ride it. So there's always that element of variation. Um, um, but a lot of our customers understand that, and they know that the parts coming out from our factory are all new and the color is new and fresh, and people appreciate that. But sometimes, there's people would be like, oh, you know what, like it's a shade off and stuff like that. But we try to make everybody happy. I mean, like, we look at the picture and see if it's darker or lighter. Sometimes we make a replacement. Sometimes we try to work out something with them. But 99% of our customers are happy, so that makes us happy.
That's fantastic. So what got you started in this? So you've been, I don't even know the answer to that. How long have you been in business?
Well, our company started, I think, around 2015, 16. I joined the company late 2018
Okay.
to, to handle the U.S. side of this.
Okay.
So, few years, it's a great journey. I think the mission for our company is to make bike parts affordable for average riders, and make their ride more enjoyable by giving them cool style, good fitment, good quality. So we want to create a brand where average rider can trust with their hard-earned money.
Mhm.
That's what we stand for. Yeah.
Well, and it's amazing too, because like you said, the first thing people do, they buy a Harley, they want to customize it. They want to make it different than the guy next door. And it makes a huge difference. So Hoghead Bill, we're going to get to that question because Alan and I were just talking about this.
No,
So
yeah, I think customization is a big part of the bike culture, right? Like you're not really owning a bike until you customize it to
Mhm.
your liking, right? So, but there are historically when people think about customization, they think about custom build and all that, which is great, and people love that and appreciate that. But it's just a cost and a time, it's not for everybody. We go to a bike show, we look at those like highly customized bikes, custom built bikes, and we look at them. We like to look at them, but as far as rideability, right? If, are you able to enjoy riding your bike, going out with your buddies, taking a long trip? Rideability is a big thing, and also the cost. Do you want to put all the money on the bike and let it sit in the garage, or actually, have some budget to spend on your trips.
Mhm.
That kind of thing. So we want people to enjoy their bike in all aspects of things, not just the look or to win a trophy at a show competition. Right? So more
Absolutely.
about riding and spending time with your friends and family in the you know in the group, just to have fun.
Yeah, and I think that brings up a good point because everyone is on this kick about customization. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to spend $5,000 to customize my bike, and you're like, well, can you go anywhere? Well, no, because I spent $5,000.
Right, right. Yeah, that's one thing, and also I think uh, we want to make it the whole process easy, right? We want to make it so that people can go to one place and get everything they need, and knowing that it'll fit, knowing that the color will match, and knowing that if something happen, we have a team of support, like either with our videos that Steven makes, or our customer service, also the warranty, so that you have a peace of mind when you purchase something from us, that you'll be able to use it and produce a lot of value, down the
Mhm.
road. Yeah,
Oh, Steve does some great videos. I mean,
yeah,
if he
yeah,
doesn't know how to install it, it can't be installed.
yeah. I don't think anybody does uh, as many installation videos as he does. Over the past few years, I think he's done probably hundreds of videos in his
Yeah.
installation videos.
I was
So
watching his I was watching his Fender video because that's how I was trying to figure out how to do it. His
good.
he has a lot of talent. And I think that's good too because I think it's one thing to have instructions, it's another thing to watch somebody do it and you're like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now I know how to do it."
I watch it too. If you don't, probably don't know. Like for my road glide, I put most of the parts myself,
Nice.
and I have to go to Steven's video sometimes, and I was like, Steven is like, when we talk, is like, you got it. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just watched your video. Yeah, so
That's
it's really
funny.
nice. It's really nice. So I have firsthand experience, right? Like putting the parts, watching the video. So I kind of like know, um, and by no means, and I'm an expert,
Yeah.
in installation. I come from engineering background, so but hands on. This is hands on stuff. So I gotta see it the way an average writer that doesn't do everything on their bike themselves. I kind of do it, and then I think about, hey, you know what? Like, can somebody else do this easily? Uh, if I feel like I can do it easily, then I talk to them. Hey, I talk to the team. I talk to the product team, and
Mhm.
be like, this is not easy to install, or like, this is too many pieces, or something like that. Better screws, stuff like that. Everything counts.
Oh, absolutely. And I know you're meticulous about what you do, and it shows in your product too, because it's well done. Because especially like you said, it's you see so much stuff on Amazon, right? It's like, oh, it's a Harley tour pack. No, it's not. It's not even close. Where your stuff, it's at that
Yeah.
same level.
And I think a lot of people probably don't see it this way, right? Like they look at a part and be like, hey, you know what? Like I can buy a tour pack, whatever, like $200,
Mhm.
and then I'll get it painted somewhere in the local shop, right? And it's still cheaper than yours, which is fine, right? Like, but the thing is, the money you save on the product, but you still have to pay for the paint, which is not cheap.
Mhm.
Uh, the paint may come out really well, right? But if the product quality is not there, you put it on your bike for 3 months and it breaks. You're
Yep.
not you're not only losing the parts, you're also losing the cost of the paint, right? So I think just we kind of look at everything together.
Yeah, and like you said too, that's the thing. Well, you and I had talked about it offline. That's the problem is, yeah, you could get something painted, but is it going to be the quality? Is it going to match? Because everything looks like it matches when you're not looking at it next to each other. You put it on the bike, you're like, it's not quite the same. Looked really good in the showroom. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I think it's cool that you're doing that because you see, I mean, everybody's running your stuff now, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, I
It's
do see. I do see a lot more of our products on people's bike. Last time when we back in March when we went to Daytona, I think this is like the first time we actually saw a lot more of our products on people's bike than last year. And we look at the bike and we're like, oh, here's the Dominator fender, and that's our stretch back, or that's our side covers.
yeah, you're seeing
So
a lot of that.
yeah, so that yeah, that makes us pretty happy. Seeing that people are using our products.
Well, and that's what I was going to say too, because you now make floorboards, you have lighting. Like, what is? I mean, you've taken a huge step forward in what you're selling,
Yeah, I
which is great to see.
I think we want to provide, like I said, right? We want to be a store where people come in, they can buy pretty much everything they need to customize their bike. But we try to be careful not to veer away from our core, which is the color match products.
Mhm.
So we're very careful about product selections as far as accessories goes. That we want the parts to complement our core product. So if we see something that can complement, then we look at it that way. Like for example, the Reaper tour pack lights.
Mhm.
I think that's a pretty good complement to our tour pack. And then
Absolutely.
after that, recently we released the Hyper saddleback lights, and so it kind of completes the whole package with the tour pack lights and everything. And then we made the adapter for those lights to fit lowrider S,
Mhm.
and then also made the rail and the tour pack rack to fit both the tour pack and the touring saddlebacks on the lowrider S. So this kind of like the development process is like, okay, well, how can we make these parts more accessible? How can we make it more complete? Uh, you know, we apply this kind of logic on our product selections.
Well, I think it's too cool too because you have that whole product kit. You can change the entire color of your bike. You have the seats, you have the floorboards, you have everything now, which I think is really
Right,
cool.
right,
Oh,
right.
look at this. Mrs. Monkey knows a guy with radioactive green paint.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
That bike looks amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I have yet to see it in person, but yeah, I watched the whole build series from Monkey, and he did an amazing job showing off the bike.
Yeah, he really did. It's well, what started that concept? Because that's not something you see much. I mean, that paint job is incredible for being parts you can just drop in essentially.
Yeah, I think our airbrush is kind of like a step up from our regular color match for people who
Mhm.
want a more uh, touch, which is a special touch to the color scheme. And Alzuano is uh, we took that concept from the West Coast, kind of like cholo style,
Mhm.
that type, and kind of
Love
want
that
to
style.
represent the West Coast, basically. They want to put it on our color match products, and for people who like that style. It's just something that new that we want to try this year, and maybe next year we'll have something different.
No, I think it's really cool. It gives you a very customized look without having to go through the painstaking trouble of will it match? What's it really going to look like?
Yeah,
That's a unique concept.
yeah. I think with the color match, not color match, color swap bundle. When you change the color, and now that you don't only choose from a different color, now you can choose from a different color with a airbrush design on it. Just give people more options, I think. Uh, and then moving forward, I think this year we are developing some carbon fiber piece as well.
Oh, okay.
The performance style is catching on
Hmm.
a lot. I think this year, especially, I think it was catching on the last couple of years, but I think especially this year is when it actually kind of blow up. Like when you see people, they get their bike and instantly they change to Baja lights.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a wrap fender, some people may like the shorter fender, like the ST style.
Yeah.
I see that trend there where people want their bike to look more performance oriented. Even not, you don't have to be like, putting a turbo or, you know, tune it up to like 150 horsepower. But if you want to just, for an average rider, they just want that performance touch. I think a carbon fiber piece here and there kind of, accentuate that. Uh, so it just kind of complement to what we already have. For the guys who want a little performance touch to their bike.
That's really cool. We were talking before the show. Baggers and Brews did their meetup this weekend. They had a guy there with I don't know what color blue it was, but it had carbon in the center. It was like a mix. So the front fender had like a carbon stripe in it. The fairing had some. It's really looking cool.
Yeah, carbon is. Carbon has always been big, like in the car scenes. Like back, I don't know, 10 years ago. Everybody put carbon parts on their cars, but I think carbon fibers, just starting to catch on lately for the bike community. I think that's really cool because I always like carbon fiber, products. To have some carbon fiber products on a bike, it just kind of add that sporty look to it, and then especially if you put some colors. And there's so many things you can play with, painting carbon fiber parts.
Yeah, and like you said too, what I like about that is you can add it as an accent. It doesn't have to be the whole piece, and it makes it really pop out. Then I think.
Right, you can use a carbon fiber base as an accent, or do it the other way, reverse, and then you use a carbon fiber as a base and add some like stripes or something onto it.
Okay.
Give your bike a little accent or color match.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So is that the next direction you're thinking about going? I mean, is there anything you can tell us that you're headed towards, or?
I can't tell.
You don't have to give away any secrets. I'm just curious.
I mean, I don't want to. Once you tell people you're making a product, they're like,
oh, fair enough. Yeah. So we're not telling you anything, people.
when can I order it? When can I order it? And then
Smitty wants Goldwing parts, but I don't think that's the avenue you're going.
It could be eventually.
He could have a carbon fiber Goldwing. There you go, Smitty.
That'll be cool. By the way, we are working on saddlebags. We're working on front fender, rear fender, the tank console, air deflector. I think the smaller pieces is very easy to start. People who wants to start putting carbon fiber parts on their bike, right? Air deflectors is visible. A small piece is not going to cost a lot. Tank console is a very visible piece. Front fender, if somebody who wants to go for a shorter fender, carbon fiber is a good option. Rear fender too, and go with a shorter one, rear fender to make it more sporty for wheelies and stuff.
Yeah. That's something you'll never see me do, but sure.
I mean, if you don't do it, you can make people think that you are doing it. So it's just the style. What you like and what you want to go for.
Yeah, and I do like the style. I think it's really cool, especially when they raise them. Has that more performance look. So Hoghead Bill had a question in the beginning. So he was asking about two-tone paint. So Hoghead, they do make two-tone paint. It's on their site is it under custom? Hold on, I have to look.
If you go to it's under parts and custom series. You can see the two-tone.
Oh, there it is, all the way down.
If you want to look at all of the colors, you go to shop by color, and then you go to the under the color groups, you go to two-tone, and it shows you all of the two-tone colors that we have.
Yeah. So here, I'll put the link up if my computer would stop acting up. But no, they do. They have. So you recently came out with that, right? That's relatively
Yeah,
new.
yeah, it's relatively new. We've been working on it for a while, but now we have 15,
Yeah.
15 two-tone colors.
And that's like you were saying, that's hard to do. That's not easy, especially
Uh,
with the pinstriping in between, because
yeah, we gotta
it's
make
got
sure
to
that the pinstriping matches. But if you buy if you buy our two-tone side covers along with the saddlebags, it'll match for sure.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's weird. Like mine's two tone. The I don't think the side covers even have anything but a single color on them. It's weird. Like it's
No,
almost like the bike flowed and then they skipped it, and then it flows
right,
back to the bags.
exactly, exactly. But for you, it's you have to make the decision where you want the stretch side cover or the saddlebag guards.
Yes.
They don't go together.
Yeah, for me on a touring bike, I like having the guards because well, you've seen the picture. I've dropped my bike once or twice. It
Right,
happens, and I
right.
think with a touring bike, I like that
No, no,
protection.
no, was that before you put the guards?
No, I had the guards on it. That was when I think it was right after I had COVID. I went to move the bike, and the bags weren't on it, but the bag guards were, and I flipped it. It
Oh, okay.
but I find like with the touring bikes, if you're gonna tour on it, I like having that protection because I was thinking about that the other day. I'd hate to be like a couple hundred miles from home and I shatter a bag. It's like, all right, now what?
Right, true.
I mean, things happen,
I mean,
but
they do serve their purposes. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. Plus, too, well, no, I mean, you could put accessories on it, but it's yeah, Hoghead, check the link and see. They because I was just telling Alan, they actually just came out with my color combo recently. So they're growing that color combo. So keep an eye on it. J-Man, what's going on, sir? It's and it's cool to see. I mean, it's cool to see that you're building that out and not because I mean, as much as I like two-tone, like we were talking about, it's hard to find parts because nobody makes them. You can get the single colors all day long.
right.
And it seems like Harley's putting a lot more effort into their two-tone bikes, at least what I've seen this year. They're starting to come out with more, which is, I guess it's cool. I like the two-tone, but I also know like for the performance bikes, everybody likes that one color.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of a toss up.
You've seen the Fast Johnny?
Yes. Oh God, that's gorgeous. That blue with the cobra stripes. Oh
Have you seen one in person?
no, I've only seen it in pictures.
Yeah.
I'm
I
afraid to
saw,
go see one in person.
I saw one in Riverside Harley Davidson. It looks pretty cool in person.
I think that and was it last year's CVO that had the red and black flames? It was the red bike with the black flames. That's another I thought was a really great paint job.
We're gonna put that on our road guide.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, very
Not the red one, but the green with the red green with the black flame.
okay.
It's actually that color scheme is 2022 CVO limited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
one of the guys at the meetup had that exact paint scheme.
we're gonna put it on the road guide, so it's not gonna be red anymore.
Okay.
So
And that's
you guys gonna see a green bike bike with the black flames and that's gonna be the same bike. So it's not a different bike.
oh, very nice. And that's going to be on your limited or your special?
No, it's just a regular road guide.
Oh, it's a regular road glide. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it'll make it look like a CVO limited.
Okay, very nice. So Phoenix said take all his money. So you heard it. Just
All right.
send your credit card. Alan will take care of you.
Send a credit card number right here in the comments, and
Yeah, there you go.
we'll check out for you. Yeah, that color scheme is going to be available in I think in probably a few colors, like maybe 5 colors.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that'll be cool. I'd love to see that and I think like you said, it's cool because you can get if you buy the kit, you can have a whole you could order the whole thing one shot,
Right.
change the bike out in a weekend.
Right. That's it.
That's Phoenix. Chris said his credit card's already in your system. So you heard it. He approved it.
We can't see it. We can't see it. It's now nobody can see it. It's the payment processor.
There you go, Matt. You have a black bike. You can change it. Matt's got an ST. He was actually at the ride this weekend too.
That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, black is a very popular color. Believe it or not, it's like I think 60% of our customers they have black vivid black bikes. But that's a color that you can change it to any other color and it'll look completely different.
Yes. Well, and that's what I liked about the standard Road Glide or the special is that this lowers, you can do what Monkey did. You can just change it, no problem at all. Oh wait, Monkey wants green. Don't you have his number? Why is he asking for it now?
Black with green flames.
Okay.
All right.
That'd be a little different.
Yeah, I guess it can. It looks pretty cool. Push him. Yeah, I think it can look pretty cool. Actually, we can do the inverse. Should we do an inverse? What do you guys think?
That would be interesting. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Let's get your
Black
feedback.
face with different color flames.
Maybe you could have like the professional Monkey collection.
I don't know. And you talk to Monkey, he's gonna give you like 100 different ideas.
Oh, 100. Yeah, he's a pusher.
Never able to keep up.
You ask Monkey a question, next thing you know, you have to explain to your wife why you maxed your credit card app. Like, I don't know, Monkey said to do it, so I did it.
But good ideas, though. Yeah, he always come up with some really good ideas.
Oh, he does have very good ideas.
Yes.
So black and green.
So let's talk about Sturgis.
Yeah. So you going?
Yes, we're gonna be there this year.
Nice.
We're gonna be at the Black Hills Harley like last year.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember, Monkey was there too last year. Building that's when we first
you did the swap.
First at the color swaps thing, and he was there the whole day putting parts on the bike on the blue road glide.
That was him and Steve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to watch that.
What about
just
you?
To see how fast you could do it.
Do you go to Sturgis?
No, I haven't been to Sturgis yet. One of these days.
Okay.
But I'll get there eventually. The racing stripes like a Cobra. There you go.
Stop, Monkey.
See that? So you're talking like a Fast Johnny Cobra stripe, Monk? Because I think that would be pretty badass.
You're giving ideas to people, and they're gonna be messaging us and be like,
"Yeah,
why don't you do this like Monkey said?"
Oh yeah, the floorboards buff are really sick. The Beard's got those.
Yeah, the floorboards is a very interesting piece because they get a lot of nicknames, and some people call it the cheese grater because it's got the little studs and like super shiny. At the same time, it looks like different things, and people just it's you can tell. We can tell this product came from us.
Well, yeah, I think not only did the product come from you, but you can feel the quality difference. I mean, those things are heavy as hell. Because I tried to steal the Beards, but he caught me. I mean, yeah, they're heavy, they're big. I mean, and it speaks to it because, like you said, if you see most of the cheaper ones, they're going to fall apart. That's something I want to stand on.
They're quite heavy. Yeah. It's not going to help with your MVG, but
wow, I want to look cool. I don't need good gas mileage. It adds 20 horsepower. That's what it's all about, is adding horsepower.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you want to look cool. You don't need to go fast. If you're going to look cool, you got to go slow so people see you.
Right. So yeah, I mean, Sturgis, I heard it's fun.
That'd be a good time.
I have been there, but when I'm there, I'm at the booth the whole day, so I don't get to do the people, what people do over there. Like they show up and they ride all over the places. I I haven't ridden over there yet. But there are a lot of places you can ride and see. If you don't know what to do over there, you just go over to Monkey's channel and he talks all over what you can do over there in Sturgis.
Yeah. See, again, he tries to spend all your money. He's like, oh, go here and you can buy this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Monkey just made a video about things you need to know going to Sturgis.
Yep.
That's a good one.
He should offer tours. I think it should be like Professional Monkey Sturgis tour. You go, you get a little tour, and we're walking. I can see that being fun. So, what'd you think of Daytona? You were in Daytona last year, this year? I can't remember.
This year, both years actually. It's actually fun. I like Daytona. A lot of our friends are there in Florida, including Monkey. Some other shops that our customers are there. Always great turnout. Go there and people bring their bikes and it's got our products on there. They stop by and they say hi and they get to look at our products on their bike and in different colors. And the Harley there is great. Like to visit the Harley over there. And then this year we saw there was one day where they used the patio and they have all the performance guys there to show off their bikes and get to look at a lot of performance style. And that's when we think, like this is really cool. We probably want to make some products.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's neat too, right? Because people can actually see the product, because that's something that you don't get much nowadays, right? Everything's in a catalog. You can't really see it.
Yeah, and even the color schemes are quite different. They have the lines and the Tron-like styles, color schemes, and I kind of like that. And then also, you get to see all these great brands and companies that bring their best products to the show. That's all I see. I kind of enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been to Ocean City Bike Week. I was down there actually with George and Bert, and it was kind of cool to see some different things. I got to talk to the guys at Chromeworks and see different things that they have out. That's the one thing that I'd really like to go to Sturgis or Daytona for, was really just to see product, to be able to get hands on, because most of the dealers don't carry it where you can see it.
Right, and you get to meet the people that represent the companies, right? Like, there's certain brands that you like. You buy from them all the time. You go there, and they're like, tell them. You actually probably meet the owner or the staff there. You probably talk to them on the phone, and you get to meet them.
Yeah, and that makes a big difference.
What they have, kind of, put the face to the name, right? And I think it's that's a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, I mean,
you spend time to go to one of these. Which one is closer? Like Daytona is probably closer to you, right?
Daytona's closer. So actually, if I go, I'd like to go to the Daytona Fall event because it's less crowded. I'm not a big crowd guy.
Yeah, the only thing is like the weather is a little bit unpredictable. I think Monkey would agree with me. You kind of have to try your luck. If you only go to one weekend, you kind of have to try your luck. Which one you want to go, because usually it's a good weather one weekend and the bad weather the other, but you don't know which one.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too, because if I go, I mean, it's not that far. I think it's 1,000 miles. I'd ride down. So if I ride down, you definitely have to. You definitely have to. You're just in for it, right? You plan. You have to deal with what you have to deal with.
Right.
Yeah, right. And that's what I thought too. It's good networking because you get a chance to see a lot of people, which I think is really cool. And to Alan's point, it's cool because you can put a name to a face, and I mean that's what. I mean, for me, that's the business you want to do. That's who you want to do business with. It's definitely so. Faculite had a question. Will they see more parts for the Softails?
Definitely.
Okay.
Which Softail? You're talking about low rider S? I think we're focusing more on lowriders right now because it's just we got the bike for it.
That's a popular bike, yeah.
It's a popular bike, and there's lots of room to modify. Um, we do so with lowrider S, Street Bob, uh, Fat Boys, not Fat Boys, Fat Bob.
Hmm.
They kind of share the same platform, so the parts are most likely going to be interchangeable.
Nice. Well, there you go, Fat Glide. Get your credit card.
The fun fairing, maybe saddleback. We already have the saddleback rails. So, that's what you're looking for. We have the saddleback rails to put the touring saddlebacks and tour packs.
Very nice. So Doc Harley had a question with the lowrider ST fairing. Is that going to be out soon or at some point?
Well, we already see it coming closer, but it's not very close yet because right now we're working on the mold.
Nice.
So that's coming for sure. When we work on a mold, that means it's going to be in production, but there's still quite probably a few months process.
What is your? That's a good question. What is your lead time? So say you had an idea for something tomorrow.
It really depends. It depends on the product and our situation. We can have an idea for 1 year before we actually make a prototype.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we can have an idea and we make a prototype next week. Depends on the priority and what makes sense for that time frame. What are we selling? What are people looking for? What is the most logical new product to put out? Next. So we kind of play with the priority. It's because like at any certain time, a point in time, we probably have like 30 products that we are playing with.
Oh, nice.
They're on a drawing board or having a prototype and looking for bikes to test. And all of these ideas are in various stage in the development.
Okay.
So depends on not all of them come close to production, but for the ones that do come closer to the production, then now we're playing with which mold we should make first. Is it this one or this one? Because it depends on what's the demand and what bike we want to focus on at any given point in time.
Okay. Because the STs are really hot right now. So
yeah.
That makes sense.
But when we actually start working on the molds, then you know it's coming. It's coming. Yeah.
Very nice. A monkey's got more color suggestions.
Look.
This guy, he's gonna kill you.
How many beers you already have?
Oh, snap. Alan called you out, Monk. I think he said you're drunk. That's how I took it. So Dominator fending for a fat boy. Dominator fending. They don't make that, right? Do you? I want to say you don't.
We don't. I don't know how it works. Because the Dominator fender, the one big feature is the CVO light, tail lights.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a touring rear fender. I don't know. Can you draw something up and send it to me?
Yeah, there you go, Fat Cloud. You're hired. You just send in pictures. What you do is you call Monkey. Monkey will push it through for you. The only problem is Monkey's going to make you change the entire bike, so it's not really going to help you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's for the skill. They do have a Cholo fender. Oh, see, then just make it a Cholo. That's the easiest way to do it.
We do. We have a Cholo fender. I think Monkey had one.
Yeah. Oh, Monkey's totally sober. I don't know about that, but that's what he says. That's what he says.
Yes.
Oh, it isn't going to fit. Okay. So, Fat Glide, the solution is to get a Road Glide. That's really the solution. If you want the parts, you got to buy the bike.
Or Road King.
Oh, okay. A Road King. There you go.
That works too.
Oh, that's a good question, El Buffalo. So what's the first product you guys came to market with?
First product, first tour pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a huge upgrade. I mean, if you anyone that adds a tour pack to their bike, Frank just ordered one of your tour packs. That's
I think a lot of customers, first come to us because of a tour pack,
Mhm.
um, and then depends if they like it. If they like it, then the next time is part of the a stretch saddlebag and the rear fender, and
Mhm.
after that they have to change the side cover, and after that, you know, uh, then they get the gas tank covers, and after that is front fender, and after that they're like, shit, I could have bought the whole bundle at first in a different color.
Yeah, because then you can get the floorboards, you can get the seat. It doesn't end. You got everything.
Yeah,
Just order
yeah.
the all option.
But yeah, I think toward I don't know if we have one product that we came out first just for that product. I think we came out a few products at the same time in the beginning. Probably tour pack and saddlebags.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, the tour pack seems to be the people that I've talked to. That seems to be the thing that everybody wants because they always ask me, "Well, you have a king pack. What's it like?" I'm like, "It's awesome."
right.
Does it make the bike look slick? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on your thing, but you can hold so much gear.
Tour pack serves so many purposes. At least for me, as for what I do, I ride a road ride for commute to work, which is about 15 minutes ride one way.
Mhm.
But I put a tour pack uh, just so I can put the tour pack LED lights.
Yeah.
Uh, the tour pack itself make my bike more visible on the road, and with the LED lights is much better. Um, yeah, even though I don't have much to put in there, but it's just
Yeah, well, especially too, like you were saying in
carry it
LA
around.
traffic, it's that highlight. That's what I like about it. Is anything in that tour pack's a nice that's at eye level.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it makes a huge difference.
yeah, yeah. So I just carry it around for no reason. Uh, you open the box, there's a cap in there, and that's it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
I feel like mine always has too much in it because well, it's nice too because if you have the King Tour pack, you can put two helmets in it because that's what we do. We leave our helmets in it, or my wife doesn't pack lightly, so she can fill that thing up really quick.
yeah, yeah. You can fill it up pretty quickly. I mean, I just don't carry much, on my daily commute. But I can see, how it becomes convenience.
Hmm.
You have to carry maybe your camera gear, some clothes, jackets, goggles, gloves, whatnot. Tools, maybe tools. I think
Hmm.
tools can be pretty handy when you're on the road. You have to, fix something, uh, air pump, whatever you need. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like anything, right? You can never have too much storage,
yeah.
especially if you take rain gear and everything else. Dave's trying to convince his wife to get a tour pack for food shopping. See, there it is, honey. You can't
Okay,
fit milk in a saddlebag.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah, yeah. I think bags are a big thing for us, and I don't know. What do you guys think you want to see us carry?
Yeah, there
Or,
you go.
or
We got this side chat. Throw it out there. Let's see what you guys want. You
yeah,
got a direct connection to the man. Let's hear it.
what do you like seeing from Advanblack?
I could see. Let's see. More seats would be cool. Different
More seats.
styles.
We're working on some seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sissy bar would be cool.
Okay.
I really like that. The factory four. You have their hat on, but they're that real thick sissy bar that they have with the curve. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Tank cover. Oh, monkeys.
Factory 47 is actually pretty cool. I'm advertising for them right now. I hope they see it.
Yeah.
Give me a free bar.
Give me 3 bars, man. That's what it's
But
all
yeah,
about.
I have the Factory 47 handlebar on the road glide. I enjoy it a lot. Really like it. Quality is there. Yeah, thick. I like the thick one.
Okay. So let's
Yeah.
see. So we got let's see. Tank covers that aren't stretch is Monkey's suggestion. Frank wants to know where his tour pack He's joking. He's joking, but he's not. He actually ordered one of your tour packs the other week.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's
What
all
color is
excited.
it?
Frank, what color is your? It's the new silver. I don't know what color that is.
Oh, Atlas Silver.
It's gorgeous. It's an absolutely gorgeous bike.
Well, yeah, for some reason we get so many Atlas Silver.
Yeah, it's a good looking bike.
Atlas Silver. I'm surprised. I'm like, why is there so many Atlas Silver?
Yeah, that's my Road Glide was that two-tone. My Ultra was that two-tone silver. It really looks good, and it doesn't. You don't see the scratch as much. So Corey was saying Sissy Barrielsa was saying grips.
Yeah,
Be kind of cool. Shift linkage and pegs. That's a good idea. Painted low windshield. Okay. Highway pegs. Oh, there you go. Tank emblems in two-tone colors. That would be cool. That would be very cool.
Like you mean Advanblack logo?
I don't know if he's talking about the Advanblack logo or the Harley. Yeah, the Harley logo is trademarked. That's going to be an issue.
Advanblack logo we can make.
There you go. That'll work. Be like, well, who makes your bike? Advanblack. So easier if you don't want the stretch look. Okay. Monkey's full of ideas.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, now this is a good one. An extended reach solo seat. That's a really good idea.
Okay.
For
Yeah,
us
we're trying to develop more seats. I think Monkey can say it. I think they're are developing this monkey style seats.
very nice.
Featuring Monkey's logo, and he's inspired by his own ergonomics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'd buy that. Now in the back, does it say it's fine? It's all fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Fat Glide says bars. That's interesting. Windshield is another Corey suggestion. Body by Advan. That's pretty.
Oh, that's nice hashtag. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what else we got here. Hey, Dave would like mid-length front fenders.
Mid-length, yes.
In
carbon fiber. We're working on it.
A lower touring seat. Okay.
Okay. Seats. Lots of seats.
Yeah, the extended reach I think is key because my Mustang's extended reach. I love it.
Like, would you actually buy Advanblack seats? Like, you have all these other choices like Saddleman, Mustang. What else? The Perry.
Yeah, but see, the Mustang I love for touring, but it's not. It's like for commuting, it would be better to have a different seat, like something smaller and sleeker, because you can throw it around easier. But to your point, seats are hard because seats are like bikes, right? You got to find the one that works for you.
Right.
But yours have gel in it, which is it's a comfortable seat.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Seats for the height challenged. Fat Glide wants flame stitches in it. Man, you guys are going crazy over here.
You guys have a lot of ideas, man.
Look at this. I mean, you've got your whole lineup planned for 3 years now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go deep. I say wheels. Wheels would be cool.
Okay. What kind?
I think something. I would love to have bronze wheels, like the Harley bronze wheels, in a more like a. What do they have? The Harley ones are like a spoked. I don't know. It's just something different, but in that bronze, because that's really popular in the performance look. Those bronze colors.
Bronze is very popular. I like bronze wheels. We're actually are exploring the option of carrying some custom wheels.
Okay.
Yeah, now that we mention it.
Because I saw, what was it? Katie was saying the other day, my wife, where was it? Something on Instagram. Somebody had a black bike with red wheels. It popped.
Yeah.
Because that red.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're exploring the options of carrying some custom wheels, and we're thinking about putting colors on them.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Come on, Monk. Really? See this? He attacks me on my own show. I would rock a pink bike. I wouldn't care. Actually, I'm jealous because if I didn't have lowers, I love that purple and black combination you have. That would be sweet. I'm a huge fan of purple. I think that would be really cool.
Right.
They're special wheels. Okay, that's the ones. Yeah, the bronze wheels. I like the bronze wheels a lot.
I like it too.
I think it goes good because you can use it with multiple colors, right? The red you're only going to use on something that's going to contrast it or a red bike.
Yeah,
but I think the bronze really looks nice.
I always like bronze. I think bronze goes really well with pretty much everything.
Yeah. Because I think it would be because once you start making colors, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah. I think the color ones are, either chrome or black. I think chrome go pretty well with the color accent.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's like the carbon, right? If you have a little bit of accent, it's different. That's why I always thought the bronze was cool because it sticks out, but it's not the whole bike.
Color match.
Yeah.
Like
no, I think the color match. What's that?
Over them in 100 different colors.
I don't think 100 different colors might be hard. couple primary colors. Just start with bronze.
Right. Okay.
I think that would be cool. What else, guys? What else ideas do you have? Because you guys are on a roll here.
We should maybe we should start a mailbox for people who can send their ideas to.
That's a really good idea.
Product ideas at advanblack.com.
I like it.
Product suggestions at advanblack.com.
You just have to block Monkey because you'll never be able to read anybody else's email. Because they'll be up at 3 a.m. You're like, you know what would be good? A chartreuse one, yeah, with salmon accents. Why you guys got to pick on me that I don't ride? Man, there's a video out floating around the interwebs that you can see me riding. I swear it's out there. What a friends. Oh yeah, the sand white is a beautiful color. Yeah, that's a really, really good color.
What's that, bro?
Yeah, that's a really nice color.
I didn't know I would appreciate that color so much until I actually got the Lowrider S, the 2023. Hey, Hector, come on, say hi. All right. Right here. Hey, guys.
Hey, how are you?
This is Hector. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Hector. I'm Parks Tech here at Advanblack.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's our new team member. So he's gonna.
Very nice.
He's gonna be installing bike parts and testing, and he's probably gonna be appearing in some of our videos.
Oh, very nice. Well, welcome, Hector.
Thank you.
So, what do you ride?
I have an 09 Street Bob.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So Fat Bob's got somebody in the inside now that rides a Bob. All right.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he knows a lot about bikes, so definitely can help with product questions and issues and things like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hoghead had an interesting idea: wheels that you could powder coat. So it would be a raw wheel that you could power coat. That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think so. But
well, thank you, Rick. I appreciate that you like the look of my bike. I'm happy with the way it's coming along. It's a good thing. Oh, I got so much crap. So I made a video about why I hate Professional Monkey. It was all a joke. He knew I was doing it, but people flipped out and thought it was serious, which makes it really funny. It's like you didn't watch to the end of the video.
Well, which bikes though? He has so many bikes.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. He has like 18 bikes now. That's funny.
Yeah, I think he actually bought some bikes that he never actually get to ride at all.
Oh, snap. You got called out, Monk. He's saying you just buy bikes. He buys bikes to say he had them and then he just gets rid of them. That seems fair.
What about the Springer?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I was there when he bought it. Well, not when he bought it, but he brought it and then brought it to us.
I forgot all about that.
I think it was Daytona Bike Week. not this year, but the year before. Yeah, he brought it. He showed up with the bike, and I was like, whose bike is that? It's like, it's mine. I got it.
Oh wait,
That's
so
fun.
wait a minute, Mrs. Monkey, you still have the Springer? Because honestly, I didn't think you did.
I think so. I think he has it.
Okay, for some reason I thought they got rid of it.
Mrs. Monkey has it now.
Okay.
That's her bike. Yeah, it's a pretty cool bike. I remember it's when I saw it, it's very nice.
Yeah, that is different. It's definitely a different bike. It wasn't a body double. I actually ride my bike. You guys are brutal. Good night, Dave. So what else? What other ideas you guys got? Anything else? Because you guys got some good ideas going here. Rowdy, what's up, sir? The bar hopper, Tatanka is the long distance bike. Now I thought I can't even say it. Tatanka. Are you gonna do a different color, Mrs. Monkey? Because I feel like pink could be your signature color. Let's see what she's. Hey, Moto Blonde's in the house. Holy crap!
Oh, hi Heather.
Heather, how are you? There's somebody you don't see often. Thanks for making it out. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I've been looking at. I've been following your TikTok videos.
Yeah, she's killing it.
Cracks me
She's
up
actually-
every time your video shows up. I don't even have to look for it. It just shows up on my screen when I open TikTok, and it just cracks me up.
TikTok cracks me up. The one where she's trying to move her husband's bike and can't move it cracks me up with the Joe Exotic voice track over it.
Do you really have a husband? Because I never see him.
She does. Well, you got a good point. Maybe allegedly she has. She got married recently.
Okay.
Anthony's a great dude.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, they both ride, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see what she's got. Motoblonde, what do you got? What's the color? What's your next product for Advanblack? What do you think they should make? Let's see what she comes up with. Ooh, CVO is going to be white with crossbones.
I can't hear them.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, he can hear everyone else.
Oh no, just comment. Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. I like the skull and crossbones. That could be cool. Oh, now you got me thinking. What else?
And there's a lot of things that I think we are exploring. I think just like it's just a matter of whether they'll make it to production, or if not this year, maybe next year.
Yeah,
it's always something. just like let me go on their website and see what they have now.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? You go on the website, you go shopping, and then you're like,
What's missing, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think that's like you said, that's the cool part, because the more you check back, the more stuff you have. Because I honestly didn't even know that you started making Billiard Red and Vivid Black until the other day, and I was like, oh. I was so disappointed that combo wasn't out at first, and then I was like, oh, Heather's got a good idea. Chop saddlebags, because the new CVO has those different saddlebags.
Chop saddlebag, huh? That's a good idea. Yeah,
I'm really interested to see what the new CVO bags look like in person, because they have that. I don't know what it's called, but instead of being like tapered, it has that square kind of accent to it. I think that looks really cool.
Like those stunts baggers.
Yes.
Okay.
Because everyone's going to stunt their CVO, I'm sure.
Yeah, we might make one like that down the road with the carbon fiber.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I could see that being really cool. That would give it a much different, like, a chop like a performance bagger style. Yeah, there you go.
But
Tiger Ward wants Dyna parts.
But if you want to keep in touch with, stay up to date with what we are putting out, sign up to the newsletter on our website. And every time we have a new product out, we send out a newsletter. So
there you go.
That way you don't miss anything.
There you go. That's what you got to do. Sign up.
Yeah, I promise we don't spam people. So only when there's something that you really need to know.
No, that's a really good idea. Yeah, because you're coming up with so much stuff. It is hard to keep track for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
ghost flames. That's a good idea. I could see that. Okay. It's some really cool
Those
ideas.
flames.
Yeah. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Thank you, guys. I think there's a lot of good ideas. You guys, pretty much. I think if we put everything together, we can start a company with all these cool ideas. With all these cool ideas, it'll be.
Yeah, I actually thought your idea of the inbox was really interesting. Kind of
Right.
get people that just sort of softball ideas out there. That's a good idea.
Right. I think that would be a something that would be interesting. I would be interested to open the box and see what I'm getting today.
Yeah. I mean, because you figure, I mean, you have that connection with the community, and there's a lot of really good ideas out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Plus, too, there's a demand for it if more than one or two people are asking for it, which is really cool.
So what should we call it? The think tank at advanblack.com.
That's a good one. Shut up and take my money at advanblack.com. I want it all. That's I don't know for the inbox, but that's what you'd call. But that's a good idea. I like that.
I think it is.
It's the more feedback you get, the better. You can kind of gauge where everybody's at. I could see the carbon being huge demand. I mean, that's a really.
There's already a big demand for it. A lot of companies are kind of rushing into the carbon, category. But when the way we do it, we want to incorporate with the parts we already have, so that it can. You don't have to be all carbon fiber. You can just add whatever piece that suits your taste, and then want to add colors to them. So it'll be matching your bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea, because you could take. Oh, now you got me thinking, because you could take the black out of my bike and replace that with carbon. Now that would look cool, because it's still black, but it would be carbon fiber.
Exactly. So that's some of the things that we're exploring.
That's a really good idea.
Different scheme, like your saddlebags, like your billiard red, we can put red in various different ways.
Mm-hmm.
To make it like either two-tone, or use the red as a stripe, or do a red base color and with some of the carbon exposed. There's so many different ways to do it.
Yeah, because if you have a combination of black and another color, if the black were carbon, it would still look similar.
Yeah.
But it would be that off gray sort of look. That's a really good idea.
Right.
Did I say shots? No, but if you want to do shots, Mrs. Monkey, I'm not going to stop you. I don't have anything to do shots of. Yeah. See, they're actually Fireball influencers. I'm convinced. That's really cool. I think the carbon fiber idea is a really good idea. Yeah. A Motoblonde wants to do her whole bike carbon fiber. That would be cool.
It's no brainer. That's just whole carbon.
Yeah.
Right?
Just go all out.
Yeah.
I could see that being really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But just make sure when you send the product idea, make sure you also include the 3D model file.
Yeah, if you could do all the specs, maybe a blueprint, CAD design, whatever it takes.
Mail a physical prototype as well, though. Make the process go faster.
You can send a 3D printer sampling, whatever you can do to help Alan.
Yeah. That'll if if you really wanted to see it happen, just try to take us as far as you can.
There you go. Or you could take a picture of your bike and then make a rendering. Like you could change the colors, do some Photoshop work.
Yeah.
I think you make it work.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Could be oh, there you go. Red carbon fiber with oh, stop. That would be sick.
Carbon fiber with black carbon fiber. So red and black carbon fiber. Two-tone carbon fiber, you say.
Yeah. That would be sick.
I think the some of the carbon fiber, if you look at Hoffman design, they actually put the colors into the carbon fiber.
Okay.
So it seems like they include some color threads in the carbon fiber, so it come out with the color in the carbon fiber.
Oh, that would be
Which
sweet.
I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay. I could see that. That'd be really cool. So what else do you guys have? Because we're coming up over an hour now, but I'd be interested to hear if anybody's got any other ideas. So what would you, I mean, I know that you can't make everything, but is there something that's always been a pet project or something you'd like to make for yourself or something you think unique?
I want to make our lowrider as the coolest performance bike, next year maybe. I don't think it's just one part. I was insisting, like, the whole vision, what the bike is going to look like, and with our parts on it. I think that's really cool. Yeah. But of course, it's just not the body parts, right? It's the whole thing. Did you guys see the Laylaw's Coast Glide 3?
Yes, that's a gorgeous bike.
Yeah. I think that's a really good example of what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but in our own ways,
Well, he does that whole West Coast style, which I love.
Yeah.
That Coast Glide is a beautiful bike.
I actually saw it on the street one day.
Okay. Nice.
And we were at their Throttle Slave event last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Not this one, not the long weekend, but the weekend before we were there. They had kind of a performance bike competition, and they had the close guys there. I saw it. It's funny because I went there, showed up, and then Matt Laylaw, he recognized me and be like,
that's cool.
You want to be at the competition? I'm like, sure. So I put my bike there. Like, yeah, I didn't even clean up the bike before I went. It's like, I was there to look at the bikes, But anyway, so I saw it on the street one time. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, he seems like a really good guy. I've obviously never met him, but everything I've seen with him is he's very chill too, which I love.
He's very chill, such a gentleman. I watch his videos, especially the ones he took on his trips with his coworkers, with his team. The long videos I enjoy, seeing. Where they go, and every time I see him, I'm like, yeah, where are you gonna go next?
Yeah, that one that he did in Napa Valley was really cool. The more recent one.
Yeah.
Do
you watch all his videos too?
What's that?
Do you watch all his videos too?
I watch a lot of them. I wouldn't say I catch all of them, but I like his stuff. I love his reviews because they're just mellow. It's how he feels. It's not over the top.
Right.
I feel like he's very relatable.
Right. Lots of good informations.
Yeah, he's just a guy. He talks. I really like his style a lot.
Yeah.
And you're out. I mean, you've got all the good companies out there too.
Yeah, I live like maybe 5 minutes away from Laylaw.
Yeah.
So I just go there all the time.
You were talking about it earlier, and I just drew a blank. So you're gonna have a showroom now, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. If you can see a sneak peek of it on our Instagram when we put up the sign on the wall.
Mhm.
We're waiting for the product racks to arrive in maybe 2 weeks or so, and we'll start putting up the products, and then we'll do a some kind of introduction or reviews on our social media.
Nice.
You'll be able to see how it looks after it's done. We'll start promoting it, and hopefully maybe we'll throw a party sometime down the road.
Very nice. So will people be able to now? Will you be able to walk out with a product? Like if you come in, or will there be products available to leave with, or is that going to be
Oh
sort of to get a
yeah, oh
fit?
yeah. I mean, the warehouse is like in the back, right? So
Okay.
so people come in here now. If we have it in stock, they walk out with the products anyway. But with the showroom, our goal is like to offer a place where people come in, they look at our newest products or our main products if they've never seen it before, and they're like, hey, you know what? I heard about Advanblack. I want to see it. So there's some products over there, color samples, and a place for people to hang out when they come. Um, just like this is like our spot. If you want to go see Van Black, this is where you see Van Black, and we want to have a place for that.
That's cool. I mean, you could host events too if you wanted to.
Yeah,
That.
I'm thinking about putting a coffee machine there, and
Oh, I'm in.
room,
If you have
and
coffee, I'm in.
if you're on the long ride, you stop by and you drink
Yeah, I like it.
relief or
That's
something like that. I think it'll
that's a
be
really
cool.
cool idea.
I
Now, will
think
you
it's
offer?
I
I'm
think it's
sorry.
just a place for us to kind of like get to meet the people, like the local people or people who are traveling and want to see us. So that would be a good place for it.
That's really cool. Now, will you offer any sort of installs or anything there, or is it simply going to be like picking your stuff up?
We're still thinking, but likely we're gonna uh, have installation um, service. Like if you buy, or bring a product here, we can install it for you for a fee, hopefully in a very reasonable price range.
Okay,
But yeah, we're thinking about doing something like that.
that's really cool. Because that'd be something unique too.
Yeah,
I like that idea a lot.
yeah, because if they of course, there are a lot of good shops that can do the job as well. But if they feel like they want to trust us to do it for them, yes. I think that's something that we can probably offer.
I think that would be really cool. And like I said, I like the idea that you want to make a hangout. That's a
I
really
think
cool idea.
I
People
think
could
the
stop
hangout
in.
place is more of what we want than anything else. People come in. Now they can pick up product from the warehouse, but if they're like, hey, you know what? Like, I want to stay there and chat with the sales, or you know, um, look at the products, kind of wait for you guys to put on the parts for me or something like that. I think the place is going to be set up for that.
I think that's really cool. I mean, that's just something else that you bring to it.
Yeah,
So what did he
I'm very
say? Chrome yellow pearl radioactive green flames. That's a lot going on there, Mr. Phoenix. Radioactive green flames. Okay. You
Chrome yellow.
you guys certainly aren't short of ideas. That's for damn sure.
That's pretty creative.
Yeah,
I would like to see one like that.
I could see that. I think the crazier the color, sometimes the cooler it is. Do something really different. That's why I always like the what's the paint? Snake venom. I always thought snake venom paint
Yeah,
was really cool because it changes
yeah,
colors. Because
yeah.
we were at the ride this weekend and I was like, oh, who's got that purple bike? And then I'm like, oh no, it's green. I'm like, oh, that's what it is. It's snake venom. It's
Yeah.
interesting. You catch it in different colors. It's a completely different look. That's
Yeah, that's a very special color. I think that's the most viewed color on the website. I think.
really
Yeah, most viewed, not the most purchased. The most viewed.
okay.
Yeah.
That's that's the color I wanted. I couldn't find one in that color though. That's hard to find. And that's the problem too. When you buy a used bike, it gets very hard to find. That red black combo was like that was the paint I was looking for, and that's at the time I want to say on like Cycle Trader there was only 6 of those, so it was hard to find. But
Definitely.
it's cool if you find it.
Definitely.
You know, it's I like that red and black. It's got a lot of pop. That's why I thought the CVO with the black flames. That's where it's at. Flames,
red and black flames.
Yeah. That's a really cool look. And because I just thought it stood out. I don't know if I think I saw the trike in that, but I've never seen like the actual Road Glide in that, like in person. But I love the color
I think it's quite rare.
Yeah. And that's that's the whole thing, like too, you're saying with customizing, that's what makes it cool. You know,
I thought about red, either doing a red or green with flames.
That'd be awesome.
The green one won the battle. But I would be pretty happy with red too. I gotta say that it's a hard choice. Yeah.
Well, Dr. Harley has the green and black CVO, the green with the black flames. That's really it's not something you would think of with flames, but when you see it in person, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's not something because you always think of like a really bright color in flames.
Yeah.
You know, like a red or something like that.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm actually like counting the days when I'm actually receiving the parts. So I can change it. Yeah, it's hard to let go of the Wicked Red. Actually, it kind of grow on me over the time. It's a ride out and then with all these other guys and the red just pops.
Yeah, well, that video that you guys have produced too is fantastic.
Which one?
The one where you guys are out riding it. I don't know if it's the one with Monk, but it's the one with you on the bike, the red bike.
I think both videos. Yeah, you're talking about the one on the canyon.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that was a fun ride.
Because that has sort of that Matt Laidlaw, right? You're out with your guys, riding. I like the feel of that.
Yeah.
There was that one with that professional monkey guy. That was kind of cool too. Just don't tell him I said that,
That was actually pretty fun that day. We were just riding everywhere. That day, I think there's the highlight was actually coming back from the beach to downtown LA. It wasn't showing the video because our video crew in the truck couldn't catch up because we're splitting lanes in traffic for like 10 miles. And I was definitely having fun. Monkey was like right behind me, and after that, I was like, it's pretty fun. Huh? Like, you get split lanes for such a long stretch. And he was like, man, that was tiring. But I'm sure he had fun. He just talking shit.
Yeah, lane splitting doesn't look like fun. I know people do it, but
no, it's not. But it's fun when you're doing it with somebody else.
Okay, I could see that.
Right. When you're doing it by yourself, you're like, oh, it's stressful. You're gonna get hit by somebody. But when you're doing it with your friends, and it's like it's kind of cool. Everybody's just cutting into the traffic.
Yeah. Well, and that's a good point too, right? Because riding is always better with your friends.
Exactly.
It's a lot more fun when you're out there.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. So I guess we'll start to wrap up. But Alan, do you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want to leave people with?
I think we talked quite a lot. I mean, it's just like stay tuned. A lot of products coming out. I won't say what's next, but sign up for a newsletter to stay in touch. And I'm seriously thinking about opening a mailbox for product ideas.
I think that's a really good idea.
Or that might happen. And then the shop is probably going to be opening. I don't know, within a month, and we probably would pay for the store. Kind of, they're dedicated to the store and what's happening there. And what else? And if you're going to Sturgis, I'm looking forward to see you there. Look for us at the Black Hill Harley. And I think that's it.
That's awesome.
If you have any questions about our product service, send us emails, info@advanblack.com. We have a whole team of customer service happy to assist with anything.
That's awesome. Well, guys, thanks so much for hanging. Alan, if you want to hang out for a second, we can talk after lunch. But make sure you sign up for Alan's newsletter. Keep an eye on what's going on. And like Alan said, I know Hog, you were saying they don't have your two-tone color yet, but I would keep an eye on it because they're, like I said, the colors are coming. I was surprised to find mine was on there last week, so that's really cool. So guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Next week we will be on with Road Reality, probably totally nerding out on camera and video gear, so that'll be fun. And tomorrow is the start of Men's Mental Health Month, so it's something we'll keep in mind. We'll do that. And it was great seeing you guys, and as always, stay safe, and please remember you're not alone. We will see you next week. See you guys.
Thank you, guys.